As we've been dealing with conflict and looking at various aspects of conflict and accountability over the last few weeks, we now are going to be concluding with our Morpheus Intelligence Update, where we're going to take a deep dive into conflict. We're going to talk about stirring the conflict pot. Never thought of that before. Let's talk a bit about it. So over the last few weeks, we've been talking about how important it is in teams that there is functional or positive conflict. But what do we do to make sure that that happens? And it's critical that we do. And this means we need a baseline of, sometimes we'll use the word safety, but at least it's appropriate safety, because it's never going to be completely safe dealing with other people, right? But what we want to do is create a baseline where people know it is safe to voice their ideas. They know it's safe to play the devil's advocate. And even for us as leaders, sometimes it's essential that we take on that role. Because what we want to get away from is something called groupthink, where we get stuck in this space. And in this space, we find ourselves trapped in nobody wants to offend anybody else, or one person is dominating, and we just feel it's too much effort to stand up against that. And I'd like to venture that there are times in our teams when we need to stir the pot, bring that big wooden spoon and stir a little bit, stir up a little bit of conflict when there is too little conflict. We also want to calm it down when there is too much. And so how do we do that? We're going to explore that in next week's Morpheus Intelligence Update. It is 1 p.m. South African time or Central African time, just 30 minutes plus Q&A. Be there as we look at positive and functional conflict and stirring the pot. If you like this video, why not hit subscribe? That way you can regularly get conscious leadership updates in your YouTube feed.